In Brookhaven you can have lots of cars, and you can customize them by adding spoilers. But today I want to test the modifications that are banned in Brookhaven. I'm going to test modifications that you shouldn't do to your car. I'm going to test many ways to put a rocket on my Brookhaven car, easy ways and hard ways, to make my car really different. So for that, I called a friend, and he said, this world is really different. You can only move houses if you win the race. And that's true. I'm not allowed to move houses, because first I have to participate in a race. But the race has a very important rule. Your car has to be really different. This player's car is a red bus, and the cars from the owners of these houses are completely hidden. I don't know what cars they have, but my friend has to come inside because we have to move houses. And I also want to test a way to put a rocket on my car. Guys, the judge is watching here, and I want to see if he's going to let me join a race. He said, put something different on your car, like a rocket. Guys, he wants me to put a rocket, but to do that is harder than it looks. So I'm coming here to the front, and I'll have to make some modifications to my car. So for that I'm arriving here, and for some reason there's a truck in this part, but the truck disappeared and only the cargo was left. Look, this is really weird. But I'm coming right here, because I'll have to flip my car like this. I'm going to flip my car just like that, and now I can make some modifications. He said, leave the rocket for later. First let's test something different. Okay, I'll do what he asked, because later I'm going to test several ways to put a rocket on my car, and there are about 3 ways. But here on the right, I have to get a very specific item. I'm going to get this smoke right here, and place it on the back of my car, and maybe this turned out really cool. Guys, my car went back to normal, and now it looks like there's smoke coming out of here. But there's a problem. The smoke didn't appear, and actually the smoke is under the map. Unfortunately, this didn't work. Even my friend is coming here to the front, because maybe he knows a way to fix it. He's actually coming back to the neighborhood, and I don't know if he should come back here. He's even going up here, and it looks like he wants to make the car fall exactly here, but that's going to be really hard, and he did it. Now I'm going to be able to test the thing I want to put on my car. I'm just going to grab the smoke on the right, and I'm going to place the smoke exactly in this part. Then I'll do the same on the other side, and now my car looks really cool. But I don't know how I'm going to get my car out of here, and my friend has to get out of my car, especially because I'm going to drive this. Perfect! I'm driving the car, but I don't know how I'm going to get it out of here. My car is literally stuck in the backyard, and it's impossible to get it out. So I'm accelerating, and it really looks like this smoke is coming from the tire. I'll have to find a way to get out of here. Now I'm placing this ladder here, and I'm trying to get out, but it's really hard. Look, I think I just lost my car, because it's simply stuck in my house, and I won't be able to get it back. He said, do the race with a skateboard. Maybe you'll win it. Look, it's impossible to win a race literally using a skateboard. That's impossible. But guys, this is the only choice I have. So here on the right, I have to grab a skateboard, and now I want to do the race. Even my friend must be hoping that I win. But actually, he just went back to his house, and he really doesn't want to see this happening. So now I have to choose a player that I'm going to race against. But I don't know which one I'm going to choose. I'm even looking back here, and this horse seems easy to beat, while this bus seems impossible. So I choose the horse. Now he understood that, and he's going there to call the player. And I chose him because I have chances of winning against him. Now the race is finally going to start, and even I want to see if I'm going to win this. I'm literally racing against a horse while I'm on a skateboard. But later today I'm going to test ways to get a rocket on my Brookhaven car so I can become really fast and win against all the players. Perfect! I'm on a skateboard, and the race finally started. I'm coming over here, and unbelievably, I'm beating the horse. I'm literally riding here, and it's likely that I'm going to win. But suddenly he started getting really fast, and maybe he's going to pass me. But I finally reached the finish line, and now I won. That horse lost to a player who was just using a skateboard. Guys, he's looking here, and he said, you cheated. And obviously I didn't cheat, especially because there's no reason to do that. But now I'm finally arriving at my new house, which is a really cool house. Now he just closed the gate, and that player is coming to my house, especially because he lost to me. And my friend finally decided to come back here because I won. I'm sure he thought I was going to lose. He didn't expect me to win, but he can let my friend in, especially because I know him. So he finally opened the gate. Now my friend is coming here, and he said, it's time to test the first way to put a rocket on the car. That's really true. Now it's time to test it, but there are many ways to put a rocket on the car, and I'm going to test the very first one. But for that I have to choose a car where the back part of the car looks like this. They're really specific cars that I can put a rocket on in Brookhaven. So I got this car, and he even came here, and he said, there wasn't a worse car for you to pick. Look, he's talking bad about my car, and that's because I really picked a very bad car. So I picked this car. Now he got in here, and this car is a little better than the previous one. Now to put a rocket on this car, I first have to flip my Brookhaven car, and it's going to be pretty easy to do that, but I have to flip this car in a very different way. It has to be a very specific way. So for that I'm coming to the front, and I'm going to test several ways to flip this car in the game, but it's really hard. Now I got right here, and I'm going to flip my car. I think this way is already really good. It's actually perfect, but he's looking here, and he said, it's horrible. I'm going to test this with another car. Okay, he can do that, and good luck, because I doubt he's going to manage to put rockets on his Roblox car. car. He even grabbed this FBI car, and I don't know how he plans to do that. But now he's coming down here, and it didn't work. And now he's coming back again. Guys, he went down here, and he actually managed to do it. But I'm going to copy him. So I got this car, and he came here too. But look, my friend had a great idea. This car is really square, and maybe it's really easy to do this. I'm getting right here, and now I flipped my car. Now I'm testing this again. And it's really hard to put a rocket on the car, because you have to be really careful. But actually, I'm going to test something different. I know a way to make this really work. And for some reason, my friend is back here, and now he came to the front. Here on the right, I'm going to grab this house. Now this player lost his house, so he's coming to my friend's house. He literally stole this house. But now I'm coming right here, and it's going to be really easy to flip my car this way. The car has to be exactly like this. And this is really good. This way I'm going to be able to put the first rocket on my car. First, I'm going to get up here like this. On the right, I'm going to grab this item, and now I'm going to place it on my car. I'm really going to place several rockets. This rocket looks a little ugly, but later I'm going to test a way to get a much better looking rocket. Guys, this is already perfect. Now I can go down here and grab my car. So I'm going to delete the house on the right. And it really worked, which is impressive. But now my friend is driving this car for some reason. He literally stole my car, but he left. So guys, I have to get a house quickly because it's against the rules to not get a house in Brookhaven, especially because houses are important, and even the judge was watching here. Now I got my house back, and in return I got a really different car. It's a car that shoots this really cool rocket that looks like a real rocket, but I'm going to do a race against a player who's better than me, and my friend is going to choose which player I'm going to compete against. So I'm coming here to the front, and the judge has to open the gate because I want to move forward here. Now he's coming to open the other gate, and I'm going to have to choose a player to compete against in this Brookhaven race. That player just arrived here, and he looks like a very serious person. He's opening his garage, and he basically has a truck. Guys, I can't race against a truck because a truck is definitely faster than me. Now this other player showed up here, and he seems like a really crazy person, especially because he has this car that maybe is easier to beat. So I choose this player because I'm probably going to win the race if I race against him. And now he understood that. But now we're standing right here, and he has a really weird car because it just has this face on it, but he removed it. And I don't know why he's modifying his car, especially because he made his tire yellow. Look, that made it even worse. My friend said, why does he look like me? And that's true. My friend looks just like that. And this player is exactly like him. They're strangely similar. But I'm getting ready here because I want to be prepared to start the race. And as soon as I win this, I'm going to test the other way to get rockets on the car. It already started, so we're coming up to the front. And my car is way faster than his. Now I'm passing right here, and he's also coming this way, but he's way slower. This rocket really gave me a lot of speed here in Brookhaven. He even got right here and crashed into my Roblox car. But I won exactly because of the rocket. He even came here, and he said, only noobs use rockets. Look, I don't know why he said that, but now he wants to break my car. Guys, I have to get out of here now, and I'm not going to let him break my car. Actually, I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to crash into his car in Brookhaven. My friend grabbed that car, and we have to run away now. That player got really mad, but he lost his car, and my friend finally got this car, where he's going to be able to move houses if he wants to here in Brookhaven. And suddenly he got really fast, but I'm coming back to the neighborhood, and it looks like he's also coming back here. So now I'm going up here, especially because I got a new house, and this new house is way better than my previous one. Actually, this is the best house of all. But my friend came right here, and I don't know what he wants to say, but I'm sure he wants to test the other way to get a rocket on his Roblox car. And that's not as hard as it looks. I'm going to test two ways now. But guys, there's a problem. That player is coming here, and it really looks like he's very mad at us, and he's coming here to attack us. But the judge came here and is stopping him from coming through. That player can't get past the judge. He said, let me through, please. I want to hit them. Guys, I want to see what the judge is going to say. And apparently he refused. Look, that's really good because we're safe. We're completely protected in the city. But I'm coming here because I have to run away from this player quickly before he suddenly starts chasing me again. There are actually two more ways to put a rocket on your car. The second way is basically knowing the Brookhaven bus. But the third way I'm going to test later is the best one of all. I'm going to have to flip my bus in a way that it stays straight. But that's way harder than it looks. Now I finally managed to do that. And the bus ended up like this. It's literally flipped over, and it's completely straight. Now I'm going to have to go up there very carefully. I'm going to place the ladder here, and I'm going to start placing rockets right up there in the front. I'm really placing several rockets. Now I'm going to drive the bus. It actually turned out perfect. You can see there's a rocket coming out from the back, but this time it looks better. And my car is super fast because of the rocket. I literally have the fastest bus ever because it has rockets. Guys, this is really fast. But now I'm going to test the next way to get rockets on your Brookhaven car, which is the best way of all. And for that I'm in Roblox Studio, and now I have to grab some very specific things. I got this van that basically has a rocket, and this is really cool, so I'm going to place even more. I'm going to add the maximum number of rocket cars possible. Even my friend came here, and apparently he approved this. So I'm going to keep working on my Roblox game. I also grabbed this car that looks like just a normal car, but if I drive it, I'm going to discover a totally secret feature it has. Now I'm driving it, and this car gets a lot of speed because it shoots out this fire from the back, which is really cool. And that's something that should exist in Brookhaven. The game should have cars that shoot this fire from the back to get more speed. Now my friend has to follow me on Roblox. Apparently he left the game because we're going to play my Roblox game. Now we're in my game, and he also joined here to test it. But now I'm going to test the very first car of all that has a rocket. And for that I'm running over here, and this is the vehicle. So I want my friend to drive it. Actually, I'm going to drive it myself. I just have to get inside, but I don't know how this works. So I'm going to press this Roblox button, and actually my friend is going to press it. He's even coming here to press it. And now I'm flying here with my Brookhaven car. This is seriously the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me, especially because I'm flying forever. I'm literally flying with this car. Now my friend got here, and he has to see this car, but he can't come here, especially because there's no space in the car for him. I'm even coming to the front here, and there are a bunch of rockets, but I'm basically going to use them to fly into space. Now I'm coming back to pick up my friend because he accidentally stayed back here, and he finally came back. So now I'm coming to the front, and this is the best car in Brookhaven. But now there are a bunch of players here, and I'm going to grab more cars for them. There are 4 cars here, and now there are 8 cars. So now there are 12. There are simply enough cars for everyone who's in my game. Perfect. They all arrived here, and they're going to have to pick a Brookhaven car. I even want to see which car they're going to choose. But I'm driving this car, and everyone is grabbing a car. This is really cool. There's even a car stuck to me, and I can't get it off. I'm literally stuck. Now everyone's here, so we're going to fly away at any moment. We're literally going to fly. Now someone needs to press this button, and that player pressed it, and we're flying. You can see that a bunch of people are flying up here, and this is the most different thing I've ever seen. But I want to fly to space, for real. Now there are several players here, and they have to come in one of these rockets. Now a lot of players are coming to this part. They're in these rockets, and this is really cool. I'm getting to this rocket, and I was invisible. Now I press this button, and I'm literally going to fly. Some rockets are already flying, but I'm going to fly right now, along with this other player. And this is really interesting. This player is also flying, and now I'm officially going to space. But I'm going to space for real. We're flying in Brookhaven and going straight to the moon. And I finally reached the moon. So now I'm going down here, and this is really different. We officially all arrived on the moon at the same time in the game. And the moon is really different. The Brookhaven moon is really weird, especially because it's really big. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become a Member button. I'll add you on Roblox.